Alright, welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. Yes, I'm switching to the shield because it's... well, it looks better than the fucking commander shield, I can tell you that for a fact. I'm not a huge fan of huge ass shields like that.
Stand aside!
I'm looking for a man named Kaslo.
Wait. I know you. You're supposed to be in prison. Your crimes are well known.
Is he going to make it?
A Rhogar lord nearly ripped him in two.
Kaslo's injured as well. I need to find him.
Kaslo's injuries were taken care of in the Citadel. Now he's after something called a pathway. Check the chapel by the graveyard. Now get out of my way. This man needs help.
I have business in the Citadel.
Maybe Kaslo was roughed up enough times to trust you. But one look at you reminds me of what you are. I'm not letting you in. He's looking for the Rhogar's incursion point into the old monastery. Go to the graveyard. You've enemies here, and they're not all Rhogar. Now move, and steer well clear of me and my men.
I'd say he was an asshole, but the reality is that Harkin is a convicted criminal. He is responsible for his crimes. Anyway, that door is closed. That's one way inside of the Citadel, I suppose. Anyway, what I'm going to do first off... well, that's the way I came in, right? Anyway, there's this. Come on, let's go in. The game might crash on me here, which I hope does not happen, but you never know. So, around here, you've got this chest. But there's no loot inside of the chest. There's light. And then there's archers. I'm trying to find them. Okay. Ooh, fuck. There's two of them. I'm not a huge fan of the amount of sparks that are flying here whenever something hits, you know, a shield. It's a bit ridiculous, really. I mean, it makes sense with some of the larger weapons or some of the larger creatures, for instance, but not like this. Now the Kamar staff is a faith weapon, so if you want that, go and take it. And there are enemies. Okay, that's about it. Now what you need to do with this light, it's a fairly simple challenge, it's nothing to write home about really. Is that you go right here. This chest will be open. And you get some runes. That's about it. Although, that's not the end of it. I believe. Or is it? Well, yeah, I've done it. I've got everything. Alright, go back to the monastery. Come on. Come on. Fucking hell, man, really. Some pieces of equipment that require multiple playthroughs to obtain. I'm gonna play New Game Plus just because I'm curious about it, but I really don't expect much. Also, I'm not too fond of games that hide content behind New Game Plus. Not a huge fan of the system in general. Okay. At camera. Well, at least I'm one-shotting enemies. So, a bloody flint.
This is my 4th night on watch. The first 3 have been quiet, except for the rumors that spread among us. Rumors about the Rhogar. They are nowhere to be seen. But there's a glow on the horizon. The villages are burning, and the fire may creep closer. I don't think it will be quiet much longer. I must reach the signal tower on the other side of the graveyard. It's suicide, but I have no other choice. This is our only hope for help. If there is still a place help can come from.
So I'm going to work to light that signal fire. You get some experience for a minute. That's really about it. Okay. Now I can use that checkpoint, but I'm not going to. And I can go there, but there are some very tough enemies there, and you're not supposed to go there. It's just a closed path. Okay. Ah, it's locked.
This is getting out of hand. The villagers gather in front of the monastery and demand sanctuary. We can't let any more in. We will starve to death. Antanas ordered us to close the gate, and I understand his reasons, but these are people. He's supposed to be the savior.
Just because someone is supposed to be the savior doesn't mean that they have all the answers to every fucking problem. Door is blocked from the other side. Well. This should do it. And as I got 1000 experience. Ooh. Okay, I can go down here. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to deal with, nothing to write home about. It's not gonna stay like this, by the way. There is the gate. And this leads right here. And yeah, I get the crest shield at the moment. If you start the cleric, you'll get the warrior shield instead. Jumping there is suicidal. Simple. It's really simple. But I think, and I might be wrong, that this is a way. Okay. Just gonna be careful, right? Yeah, I think that's a way out to the catacombs. So, I'll be back. Right, I will be back. And I imagine there's another way to gain that key other than from her. Ooh. Bloody demon. Okay, outer walls. And this is closed because I'm. Okay, these guys are pretty annoying. They don't do a great deal of damage, but they can be quite very dangerous. So I need to be very careful. Now Kaslo is right here. Alright, I will be saving. Oh, that's a Defiance Hammer. How good is that? Well, that's the starting hammer for the cleric, right? Yep, it is. Anyway, I'll switch back to my Vanguard blade. Okay, let me also level up, because why not? And in terms of leveling, I will... Well, I could get more faith in that. How much experience do I have? I have one... I should have one more. No, I'm afraid not quite there, right? Well, if I had 3, I would just... Well, even if I had 3, I would not be able to do it. So I just need to kill one more fucking enemy. Where will I find one? That's a good question. Ah, fuck it. I'll just deal with it. And you know what? I'll not even level up faith. Okay, character development, and I'll be going... Could go with luck, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Could go... Yeah, endurance, you know, more equipment. Human skull. Well, that's Kaslo, by the way.
Harkin, finally you're here. Quick, we don't have time to lose.
How are your injuries?
One of the monks tended my wounds. I'm not fighting fit, but you don't have to worry about having to deal with my corpse just yet.
Where have you been?
I reached the Citadel. I was able to speak to Antanas. He is concerned about the pathway to the Rhogar realm. We must stop the Rhogar lords from entering our world. You must travel through the pathway and stop them.
What is it I must do?
We need to stop the Rhogar lords from entering our world. The Rhogars are transitioning from the realm from the other side of this pathway.
Once I'm there, how do I stop them?
Traversing dimensions requires a vast amount of power. Look for a source or manifestation of such power.
What's your role in all of this?
It's my mission to make sure that this world does not fall into chaos, and I've known Antanas for an eternity. Enough talk of me. We must uncover how we're to get Antanas out of his misery.
Why did you get me out of prison?
These are desperate times, Harkin. I freed you and the others because we need hard men to do a hard thing. You have neither my absolution nor approval of your crimes. But from what you've done thus far, I must agree that you fare pretty well.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Secure this area first, Harkin. Only then we can proceed. There is a lord in the graveyard. It must be destroyed before we can move forward. The keystone must be safe and secured before we can enter the realm of the Rhogar.
Alright, so this guy's called the Worshipper. Now, he's not incredibly difficult, but he'll summon some of those ads, those 2 goblin-like creatures. Yes, he's going to summon them throughout the fight. Yes, say hello to the Worshipper. Okay, he's got me. I'm still taking damage. He's summoning those. Now the challenge... Okay, it's kind of pointless to try and hit him right there. Because he's just gonna take resist damage. Now the challenge here is to make him kill 2 of his own ads. Okay. Okay. So that's 1. Okay. Oh shit, 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 shit. All right. So those explosions, by the way, will one-shot you. I'm having this much easier than I thought it would be, to be honest. Okay. All right, 1, 2. Alright. Okay, that's not working. Throwing skulls. Oh, oh shit, 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 shit. Ah, come on! Alright. Ooh, what's that? There's a portal right there. It's the late summer, right? That's it. And as a result of this, I'll be gaining his lovely weapon, and it will have an effect on it. I don't remember exactly what it does, but well. Another lord has fallen. there's some screen tearing, and that's quite annoying to deal with. Well, the worshipper is dead. The third boss. Third out of 10, really. Come on. Oh, I gained the great axe. Clawfinger. Yeah, that's it. One hand heavy attack rates to this demonic scythe. Okay, that's useful, but I'm not someone who uses well, who uses faith. So, although faith is a stat that you will have to level up if you're
the graveyard
aiming to
has
use
been
magic.
plundered. The most damage is around the grave of this murderer, the Skinner. Was it the work of a thief, or has the murderer risen from his grave? Nobody believes me, but this cursed soul needs to be put to rest.
Yeah, those human skulls will be useful later on. Okay, there's another one. I think I should really use that guy to destroy the graves, because there are human skulls inside.
When the
of them.
judges banished the god, the Rhogar disappeared, together with a whole temple. People say that sometimes when you visit the Hand of God mountains, you can see a mirage of the temple. Could it be that they somehow got sucked into another dimension of some sorts?
Okay. Well, where am I going anyway? Where is this? I'm curious. The Catacombs, huh? As much as I'd love to stay in chat, I'm in no position to face down these guys. I just don't have the capability right now. I mean, I would, no problem, but they're just beyond me. So that's one entrance to the Catacombs, right? She just offers a shortcut if you bring her the dagger, which is a nice touch right there for the game. Anyway.
Good. You've made it this far. I was worried, but I guess the scythe just couldn't keep up with you.
They are skilled fighters.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged in.
Kaslo, meet Yetka. She's looking for whatever she's trying to find.
You don't know the half of it, Harkin. I can see you've picked up a monk. The last one I met, I dumped.
Charming. You know how to break ice in conversation, don't you?
Yetka, let me guess. You have business here.
Miss this? Not a chance. There's a wealth of buried treasure over there, and I intend to take my share.
What's on the other side of the pathway?
It separates our world from the Rhogar realm. It leads to an abandoned temple that once belonged to humans. The Rhogar are attacking from there, and Tanis bade me go there and do whatever is in my power to stop the Rhogar invasion.
How will this lead us to Antanas?
It won't. Not yet. The first thing we need to do is to make the area safe. And when I say we, I mean you. These injuries would make me more of a hindrance than asset to our cause.
I work better alone anyway.
Enter the pathway now, Harkin. Find a way to stop the Rhogar lords. Only once they're stopped, we can meet with Antanas.
Oh, lovely. So I get to do everything, pretty much. Well, didn't expect anything else, really. Yeah, at least the bosses are designed for you to take them on your own. Just gonna make a point there.
I can't believe it. It's not a chamber. It's a whole other world. It looks familiar, but like a child's memory. It's twisted, broken. That ray of light, is this the device you're looking for?
I won't go with you. You'll only slow me down. Well, see you around, big head. Maybe.
Who the fuck voices you, woman? I would really like to know that. Alright, so I can leave here. There's going to be a checkpoint soon enough. Let me see, can I equip symmetry armor actually? Yes, I can, without it really affecting me. Although, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it. Let's see about hot blood. Yeah, like that, right? It doesn't really look all that good. This is the best looking armor that I have, and that's not saying all that much. Right, wait. I don't want Living Legends, because I don't have the set. I'm not sure if there is a set bonus. I guess I should upgrade this to a degree, but there is going to be another set of armor that I'll be gaining soon enough, so. Right here, I will encounter a blacksmith.
Hideous.
He took his leaden sword in hand.
You can speak.
As can you. Imagine my surprise.
What are you?
I don't know. I do not abide the mortal laws. I left the realm of men 100 lifetimes ago. I do not have a name. I don't remember it. And it does not matter here.
You left the realm of men?
From the moment the universes were born, they began to die. It's inevitable. Nothing stays the same. Even you are changing in this moment, right in front of me. And I in front of you.
What are you?
I don't know. I do not abide the mortal law.
You left the realm of...
From the moment even you are...
What are you doing here?
Something is searching for me. Something of high value. It will arrive by and by.
What do you mean?
It will come when the Rhogar go.
The Rhogar are not leaving anytime soon.
Coming and going, going and coming. It makes no difference to me.
What is this precious thing you seek?
It is a crystal, a very special crystal. A crystal that can rend a tear between the realms. A tear powerful enough to distort other ruptures.
The Rhogar could be using that crystal to enter our world.
You will find the crystal itself in the place of power. A place where all energy gathers. Take it away, and the Rhogar lords will travel no more. Then, bring it back to me. Yes.
These tools, are you a smithy of some sort?
In some ways, yes. You could say so. I do have dealings with weapons and the like.
Craft something for me.
You ask me for a glass of water, and I could give you the ocean.
Give me the ocean then.
Show me one of your runes, and with this rune, you can imbue any weapon you like.
Alright, I know how this whole thing works. So let's I'm gonna bet a bit of experience. Okay, that's a higher poison rune. That's a flawless fire rune. Okay. I'm just gonna break another seal. Alright, I will equip it on the Vanguard Blade. And I could equip the Flawless Fire Rune. I could equip Flawless Magic Rune, attack power bonus, fire damage bonus, put the debuff. I'm gonna go with the Flawless Fire Rune, so for now. Yes. Although, it should be pointed out that can I equip something here? Poison defense bonus. Oh. Remove rune. Okay. Well, obviously I can remove them as well, so magic, power, poison. Okay. Right. Living Legend. What about the shield? Fire block defense bonus? No. Nothing really useful out of that. Anyway. What does she want?
We owe you.
Harkin, you won't believe this. See, I found this stone tablet. It's incomplete, but it's written in the language of my book of lineage. Where does it come from? I need this.
That's bugged dialogue. What's the book of lineage?
What's this book of lineage about anyway?
It's the only thing that's left of my family. And I know that they had a vision of me finding that treasure.
I'll see if I can find some.
Right. It wouldn't hurt if you made yourself useful for a change. If I knew where they came from, I might be able to translate them.
You know, one thing, just to point this out here, Harkin didn't know her name. I'll save there, but in just a moment. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just gonna point this out. Okay, I don't want to jump in there. Take it easy, Costin. Take it easy. Get out of my way, you fat fuck. Ooh, what the hell was that? Well, that Beastmaster right there. Ooh, okay. No, you don't. You will not heal. Sorry, mate. Ooh. I almost had it. That's one of the gates. The other one is on the other side, and I can't get through here. I'll be able to open the passageway, no problem, but just not right now. An item. That's a sealed small rune, nothing significant. I don't believe there's anything more around here, though I will check, just in case. No, that's about it, so... Gonna go up. Well, you have to jump, right? Come on. Yeah, I don't want to die just yet. Although, I may... You know, one thing I actually did forget to do, and I probably should do it, is see about that challenge back there. So I'm gonna go back. There is a challenge that I have missed. Just complete that and that will be about it. Hopefully the game will not crash on me. Yeah. It's a beautiful game. I'm not a huge fan of the color filters that they're using, but they're okay. To be fair, if they didn't use them, the game would not really look that great. Although there is good volumetric lighting, there is good particle effects and all of that. And to be honest, I'm actually a fan of the art style. It's been a long time since we've seen a game like this. Reality is, in terms of Warhammer games, we haven't seen anything in terms of fantasy. Besides some forgettable strategy games. Yeah, this is closed for some reason. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? How many fucking... What the hell? It's like there's an entire army. Come on. Oh, come on, come on! Come on, Harkin. Fucking hell, man. It's like, where the hell? 4 of them, right? Well, and they don't really lose all that much. Curious. Okay. So, either there is a challenge up here. Yes, there is. Not sure what kind of a challenge we should expect here, but... Welcome to the Proving Grounds. Here, you'll have to stand your ground against different waves of enemies to earn your reward. Step into the middle of the arena if you're ready to prove yourself. Well, I'm going to pause the video right here. Costin, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And if you'd like to support the channel, my Patreon link is in the description below.